The front desk of Cecil Hotel received complaints about the water appearing black. A hotel staff member went up to the roof to inspect the water tanks. He noticed one of them was open. Upon looking inside, he found Elisa floating in the tank. Ever heard of the elevator game ritual? It's an enigmatic, spine-tingling journey that's been associated with the mysterious disappearance of Elisa Lam. Imagine stepping into an otherworldly dimension through the doors of an elevator. Intriguing, right? Elisa Lam, a young student, embarked on a trip to Los Angeles, checking into the infamous Cecil Hotel. But her story takes a chilling turn. In the depths of the Cecil Hotel, CCTV captured her last known moments. Bewildering, eerie behavior that defied explanation. Was she attempting this ritual, or was there something more inexplicable at play? Within the ominous corridors of the Cecil Hotel, the shadows whisper of secrets and mysteries. Was Elisa's disappearance a consequence of wandering into a sinister realm, or is there a more sinister truth lurking in the darkness? Join us as we tell an unsolved story about a young woman named Elisa Lam who checked into the Cecil Hotel and never checked out. The dark corridors of the Cecil Hotel bore witness to an enigmatic tale that unfolded on January 31st, 2013. Elisa Lam, a young Canadian student seeking adventure, arrived in Los Angeles and checked into the infamous Cecil Hotel. Little did she know, her stay would become shrouded in an unsettling mystery. Guests raised alarm over discolored and tainted water. This anomaly led a hotel staff member to investigate the rooftop water tanks, where a horrifying discovery awaited: a tank left open, revealing Elisa's lifeless form floating within its confines. The police were immediately notified, and the water tanks soon became a crime scene. The investigation turned bewildering as CCTV footage surfaced, capturing Elisa's inexplicable behavior in the hotel's elevator. Her erratic movements, pressing buttons, peeking cautiously in and out, seemed to communicate with unseen forces, leaving viewers perplexed and intrigued. Elisa's tragic fate and the baffling circumstances of her final moments at the Cecil Hotel echoed worldwide, unanswered questions and multiple theories. Elisa's case blossomed into the most talked about case of the 21st century. In the heart of Los Angeles stands the Cecil Hotel, a place where elegance mingles with darkness, where stories of grandeur intertwine with tales of the unknown. Since its grand opening in 1927, this hotel has been a silent witness to a series of unfortunate events. Within these walls, over 16 confirmed deaths have cast a haunting history. Amidst these tragedies, at least 2 reported suicides took place, the echoes of which are still within these halls. The air itself seems heavy with the weight of these stories. It's where despair found its stage, an eerie theatre for the inexplicable. Suicide attempts, like leaps from the building's heights, have woven a fabric of sorrow into the hotel's narrative. The infamous Night Stalker, Richard Ramirez, roamed these corridors during his dark reign, leaving behind an infamous legacy. And yet, his presence was just one part of the larger tapestry of horror that resides within these walls. Into this haunting tale stepped Elisa Lam, adding another layer of mystery to the hotel's dark history. Her story intertwines with the eerie occurrences, painting a picture of the unexplained that continues to captivate the imagination. The Cecil Hotel, with its shadowed past and a gallery of chilling incidents, stands as a testament to the inexplicable. It's a place where reality meets the supernatural, inviting the bold and the curious to explore its mysteries. Elisa Lam, more commonly known by her Chinese name, Lam Ho Yi, ventured from her home in Canada to the vibrant city of Los Angeles. The daughter of immigrants from Hong Kong, she was a young, bright soul, an imaginative student with a penchant for excellence. Studying at the University of British Columbia, Elisa was driven by a passion for fashion and the arts. Her creativity knew no bounds, a trait that colored her dreams and aspirations for the future. Sadly, this young girl's life and future ended in a horrible and mysterious death. But why and how? Let's delve further into the details. Elisa Lam's story within the walls of the Cecil Hotel takes a disturbing turn when she's moved to a different room due to reports about her behaving strangely. That shift marks the last time anyone laid eyes on her in the hotel's eerie hallways. After that move, it's like she vanished into thin air. Her parents, deeply worried by her sudden silence, tried reaching out, but their calls went unanswered. It's the kind of silence that chills you to the bone. Elisa's parents anxiously awaited her call as she regularly contacted them each night throughout her trip. However, after a sudden silence following the loss of her temporary cell phone, their concerns grew deeper and they received no further communication from their daughter. While Elisa's absence looms, the Cecil Hotel faces a series of bizarre complaints, guests facing weird water issues like low pressure and a downright creepy black tint in the water. It's almost like the hotel itself was warning of something wrong. This strange event caught the attention of a hotel staff member who decided to check the rooftop water tanks. What they found was bone-chilling, an open tank with Elisa's lifeless and naked body floating inside, sending shivers down everyone's spine. Digging into the hotel's surveillance footage reveals snippets of Elisa's final hours, a glimpse into her unsettling moments alone within Cecil's shadowy corridors. The footage presents the surveillance recordings from the hotel's elevator, a chilling reminder of the last moments Elisa Lam was seen. Here she is, but something seems amiss. She appears to be concealing herself, as if evading an unseen pursuer. The urgency in her movements raises questions. Was someone chasing her? It's an inexplicable scenario. Typically, one wouldn't exit an elevator if they felt pursued. Elisa's gestures are unusual, almost unnaturally so, with an otherworldly quality. It's as if she's engaged in a conversation, though no one is visibly present. Her actions prompt speculation. Could she be communicating with someone unseen? Look, it seems like she's conversing with someone, doesn't it? Directly in front of her. It appears that way. Despite no visible presence, her behavior hints at a dialogue, down the corridor, perhaps. This video segment stands as an enigmatic piece, leaving us with more questions than answers. Point 1. Undeniably bizarre. These puzzling moments, mixed with Elisa's visible distress and confusion, leave everyone scratching their heads. It's like a riddle no one can solve, a haunting mystery that lingers, making you wonder what happened in those final chilling moments. Several theories emerged, attempting to shed light on the mysterious disappearance of Elisa Lam. One prevalent theory circles back to Elisa's mental health. Later, revelations unveiled her diagnosis of bipolar disorder and depression. Bipolar is a condition characterized by episodes of intense depression and alternating periods of elevated moods, known as mania or hypermania. To manage these challenges, Elisa relied on various medications, including Dexedrine, Wellbutrin, and mood stabilizers. These medications aim to regulate her mood swings and alleviate the symptoms associated with her mental health condition. One speculation suggested the influence of hallucinogens or alcohol, despite Elisa's diagnosed bipolar disorder, and her use of multiple medications to manage the condition. However, this conjecture was swiftly refuted when her toxicology results revealed an absence of any substances that could have contributed to her actions or her tragic fate. The tests concluded that there were no traces of hallucinogens or alcohol in Elisa's system, debunking the theory that substances played a role in her unsettling behavior or eventual demise. This revelation adds a layer of complexity to the investigation, narrowing down possibilities but simultaneously deepening the mystery. It compels us to look beyond conventional explanations, urging a deeper exploration into her tragic end. Among the various theories explored, one speculated the possibility of Elisa being a victim of foul play. This case must be a murder. This theory delves into Elisa's online presence, particularly her Tumblr posts from late 2012 to early 2013, where she voiced deep concerns about her outspoken nature and the potential consequences it might attract. Elisa's Tumblr posts from late 2012 to early 2013 painted a picture of her fears and anxieties. She expressed concerns about her outspoken nature, potentially leading to trouble, saying, "I really need to be removed from society before my big mouth gets me in trouble." In her candid posts, she confessed, "My mouth is my downfall," and admitted her struggles with boundaries, often making mistakes at the worst possible moments and facing consequences for them. These sentiments aligned with the strange elevator footage. Initially cautious, Elisa seems to peek out into the hallway, possibly avoiding someone, suggesting potential evasion. However, her subsequent behavior in the footage appears confused and erratic, deviating from the expected pattern of someone actively fleeing a threat. These moments captured on video raise questions, aligning with Elisa's online concerns. The convergence of her expressed fears and the suspicious nature of the footage points toward another possibility, another individual's involvement in the events leading to her tragic fate. However, the autopsy findings revealed no visible signs of trauma on her body, casting doubts on the theory of homicide. With no evidence suggesting foul play or substance involvement, questions linger about what drove Elisa to possibly enter the water tank on her own. The enigma deepens when considering how she accessed the roof. Accessing the hotel's roof posed a challenge. Elisa would have had to either utilize the fire escapes, 3 in total, or breach a locked rooftop door, an action that would have triggered an alarm, which was not reported on the day of her disappearance. Even if she made it to the roof, the sequence of events to enter the water tank appears complex and implausible. Scaling a 10-foot ladder, lifting a heavy lid, and entering a tank, all while being unclothed, raises significant doubts about the feasibility of this scenario. Moreover, the discovery of Elisa's clothes inside the tank adds another layer of mystery. Did she discard them inside, or were they placed there later? Among the array of theories surrounding Elisa's unsettling behavior in the video, there's a notion that's, to some, unsettling in itself, the idea of a ghostly encounter. Some have scrutinized the footage, suggesting Elisa appears to communicate with an unseen entity outside the elevator. This speculation goes further, proposing a spine-chilling connection to the infamous serial killer, Richard Ramirez, who resided at the Cecil Hotel during a disturbing period. The notion that Elisa might have been conversing with Ramirez's ghost raises hair, especially given Ramirez's association with Satanism. However, this theory teeters on the edge of skepticism for many. While the hotel's haunting history and Ramirez's disturbing presence evoke a sense of unease, attributing Elisa's actions to paranormal forces is met with considerable skepticism. The idea that the hotel might possess a haunting presence that could influence individuals to engage in inexplicable behaviors remains a contentious point. Many are cautious to attribute Elisa's fate solely to supernatural influences without concrete evidence. The Cecil Hotel, aside from its ties to notorious individuals like Richard Ramirez, housed another unsettling figure, Austrian serial killer Jack Unterweger, in 1991. His presence further deepened the hotel's connection to a dark narrative. However, the hotel's eerie chronicle extends beyond infamous residents. It stands as the backdrop to an unsolved murder in 1964, shrouded in mystery, adding to the hotel's dark history. Moreover, some speculate the Cecil Hotel's association with the infamous Black Dahlia, allegedly being one of the last places she was seen alive, a chilling connection to a Hollywood mystery that still captivates. Tragically, the hotel's grim reputation extends to its architecture, with numerous documented instances of individuals leaping from its roof, a haunting pattern that has led to the grim moniker, the suicide. The collective weight of these incidents paints a distressing picture. contributing to the hotel's notoriety and adding layers of darkness to its already macabre history. This intricate sequence of events remains shrouded in uncertainty, leaving a cloud of suspicion around the circumstances of Elisa Lam's demise, an unresolved puzzle prompting skepticism and unanswered questions. In a realm with the supernatural, discussions emerged around the infamous elevator game. What is an elevator game? It's not your typical elevator ride. It's an eerie ritual steeped in urban legend that supposedly allows participants to traverse between dimensions or encounter supernatural entities. The game begins in a building with at least 10 floors. Alone in the elevator, the participant presses a specific sequence of buttons: 4th, 2nd, 6th, 2nd, 10th, and finally the 5th floor. Legend has it that when arriving on the 5th floor, something feels off. Some say it's not like any regular 5th floor, it's different, otherworldly. But the game doesn't end there. To return to your original dimension, you reverse the button sequence: 5th, 2nd, 4th, 2nd. Now, here's the catch. This game is purely a legend, circulated online. There's no scientific evidence to back its claims, and attempting this ritual can lead to confusion, disorientation, and potential harm. Remember, the elevator game isn't a journey you want to take. It's better to stay grounded in reality and avoid the risks that come with delving into the unknown. Engaging in the elevator game poses significant risks, potentially leading to outcomes resembling that of Elisa Lam. So, how does the elevator game tie into Elisa Lam's story? Elisa Lam's final moments were captured on CCTV footage within the hotel elevator. It portrayed her behaving strangely, pushing random buttons, engaging in one-sided conversations, resembling someone playing the elevator game. The question lingers: was Elisa actually playing the elevator game? These theories offer speculative possibilities, yet remain veiled in uncertainty. Elisa's story remains an enigmatic puzzle, leaving us grasping at theories, each carrying its own chilling implications and painting a haunting backdrop to her inexplicable vanishing. Even now, years after the haunting events at the Cecil Hotel, the case of Elisa Lam continues to dwell in the realms of unsolved mysteries. Despite extensive investigations and widespread public interest, concrete answers regarding the circumstances leading to Elisa's tragic demise remain elusive. Theories persist, discussions endure, but a definitive resolution remains elusive, casting a lingering shadow over this unusual tale. With time passing and no conclusive breakthroughs, Elisa's story exists as a haunting reminder of the perplexing nature of unsolved mysteries. Her memory echoes in the corridors of true crime enthusiasts and those seeking closure, a constant reminder of a narrative suspended in ambiguity. Although the autopsy conducted on February 21st couldn't conclusively determine Lam's cause of death, the Los Angeles County Coroner's Office later classified it as an accidental death linked to drowning, with bipolar disorder considered a significant contributing factor. Until now, authorities haven't unraveled the mysteries surrounding Elisa Lam's death. Evidence, especially the CCTV footage, isn't sufficient to conclusively determine the cause of this tragic incident. As of today, people remain fascinated by Elisa Lam's death, still seeking the accurate cause despite the bizarre theories surrounding her disappearance. Meanwhile, not only Elisa's family, but also the families of others who lost their lives at the Cecil Hotel are seeking justice and advocating for safety protocol reforms at the hotel. Amidst the complex investigation, Elisa Lam's family pursued legal recourse, seeking answers and accountability. In the wake of Elisa Lam's tragic demise, her family faced an uphill battle amidst the bewildering series of events. Their pursuit for justice led them to file a wrongful death lawsuit against the hotel, an attempt to seek answers and hold accountable those they believed might bear responsibility. However, the trajectory of their pursuit met a heartbreaking outcome when the lawsuit was eventually dismissed, a challenging turn in their quest for closure and accountability. In the midst of the legal complexities and investigative intricacies, it's essential not to overshadow the profound grief endured by Elisa's family. Their struggle and pain often get lost in the midst of the broader narrative. While legal avenues may have met an impasse, the family's sorrow and the lasting impact of their loss remain the true heartache within this tragic tale. Once a place of intrigue and unsettling events, the Cecil Hotel in downtown Los Angeles continues to stand, a relic steeped in a haunting history. Following the unsettling incidents surrounding Elisa Lam's disappearance, the Cecil Hotel underwent various changes. In 2017, rebranded as Stay on Main, efforts were made to shift the hotel's identity and distance itself from its eerie past. However, the shadows of the past still linger within its walls. Despite attempts at rebranding, the Cecil Hotel remains a subject of fascination and curiosity for enthusiasts of true crime and those captivated by the macabre. In recent years, the hotel's doors closed for renovations, promising a new chapter in its storied history. Yet, the Cecil's legacy of strange occurrences and unsettling events is deeply ingrained, leaving an indelible mark on its identity. Though efforts have been made to transform and reposition the hotel, its past still beckons whispers of curiosity. The Cecil Hotel stands today, a silent witness to a history shrouded in mysteries and stories that continue to echo within its halls. As time marches on, the Cecil Hotel's presence remains an enigmatic reminder of its unsettling past. Whether it embraces a new identity or continues to evoke its haunting history, its story endures, intriguing generations with its intriguing aura. The mysteries surrounding Elisa Lam's disappearance and the dark history of the Cecil Hotel stand as enduring enigmas, etching a tale that continues to captivate the imagination. Elisa's story remains a testament to the complexity of unsolved mysteries, reminding us that some tales resist closure, leaving us to grapple with unanswered questions and elusive truths. As for the Cecil Hotel, its transformation and rebranding efforts strive to carve a new narrative, yet the echoes of its haunting past linger within its walls, prompting contemplation and curiosity among those who dare to delve into its history.